Everybody, welcome back to Tony'sPicks.com. I'm Tony T. It's now time for our MLB 3-pack with Ramon and Scott. You'll find the screen plays over at Tony'sPicks.com. Call off a monster day yesterday. Past every day is doing great work here on the site, showing good profit for the year in the NBA as well. Let's bring Ramon in right now. We're ready to roll with Ramon. Ramon, what's going on?
Yeah, Tony, you got to come through in the playoffs, and that's what I'm doing right now, heating up here with a little winning streak over the weekend and continuing on this week. And we saw some interesting results on the ice, on the hardwoods. The playoffs continue this week, but another slate of Major League Baseball. We're going to talk about some night action, but it's Wednesday, so there'll be some day games as well. And we'll be hitting it at Tony'sPicks.com. But we've got more winners for you here after a couple of winners we gave you last night here on the show.
All right, let's get underway here with the 3-pack from MLB. Ramon will look here at the White Sox Rays. Rays 228. We see the total of 8.
Yeah, Tony. So your White Sox coming in here, taking on the Rays. White Sox aren't getting much done right now offensively. They can only manage a run. Yesterday in a 5-1 game, Rosarena had a couple of RBIs with a home run. Eflin pitched pretty well for the Rays, just kept the White Sox bats quiet again. So you have Aaron Savali here, does have a ERA just a notch over 6 or so right now. He did get touched up in an earlier meeting against the White Sox, 6 runs on 4 and 1/3 innings. But the White Sox just 3 runs here, really, Tony. The first 2 games in the series, I would expect Savali to come in and have a better outing here against the White Sox. Chris Flexen in there for Chicago. Maybe he can keep this Rays unit down. They're not producing a ton of offense here necessarily, even though they are starting to pick it up a little bit. Low returning, maybe Tampa Bay gets their lineup together. But against this White Sox team, Tony, I would think Savali could handle guys like Pham and Vaughn and maybe Jimenez here, and maybe just get another low-scoring Rays victory, just like on Tuesday.
All right, Ramon Scott, click link below for his best bets. It's click below for his best bets here. The game here is the White Sox and Rays. He'll go under total of 8 runs. All right, let's continue here on our MLB 3-pack, guys. Remember to use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off all Ramon's pre-pick packages. Find a link in the description. All right, let's continue on here on the show here as we get ready for the next game here on the board. Looks like we'll be going here to the Seattle game. We'll get to it here in just a second. Mariners and Twins. The Mariners $1.13, total of 8.
Yeah, wild one yesterday, Tony. Totally against form here, so we couldn't get them all right. But still, the Mariners got the win on the road with a grand slam in the top of the 9th inning by Cal Raleigh. The Twins had kind of come back and forth game. Both teams held leads and had big home runs to go up. So Mariners ended up getting the win 10-6 in a high score. Very unusual considering Seattle's massive run to the unders this season. I'm looking for just a return to form with 2 pitchers who are in pretty good form. Maybe, if anything, that could help a little bit because you got Paddock. You might look at his 4.78 ERA here, but against a Seattle lineup that's been relying on a Seattle team that's been relying on pitching, really, Paddock won his last 3 starts, including a very solid effort last time out against Boston with 6 innings pitched and no earned runs. And Kirby in his last start against Houston, 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 run. So I think Kirby and Paddock will have good starts here in this one. Seattle could rattle off still and just say in general they've gone under all season long with that massive streak. But more specifically, I think important here, Seattle 1-8-1 to the under in their last 10, continuing that incredible run that's producing about 75% unders so far this year. Also 4-12 to the under on the road for Seattle, and 4-14 to the under as a favorite, which it looks like they will be here. Minnesota's still hot despite the loss. They've won 13 of their last 15 here, so I got a good one here, tight game. I'm figuring Mariners and Twins going under on Wednesday.
All right, Ramon Scott here with the Mariners and Twins and go under total here, 7.5 or 8. There are some 8s out there, so do your line shopping, get the best number. All right, we'll continue here on our Three pack here for Ramon Scott, MLB. Of course, remember if you're looking for Ramon's premium picks, just click the link in the description to get them. And remember that promo code 20 at checkout, you'll save 20% off. All right, let's continue here on our MLB pick as we're going to go backwards here in time. And it'll be this game right here. Red Sox and Braves head to head here. We see the Braves $1.92. Total sits here at 9.
Only if, Tony, only if. Yeah, so 4-2 Braves on Tuesday night. Kind of like hit that 2-run home run, a low-scoring game. And look, Boston's got the number one pitching in the league, 2.65 ERA. What makes that so interesting, Tony, is you play half of your games at Fenway Park. So they really are doing well, Boston pitching so far this season, despite the loss on Tuesday. You got Nick Pivetta here. Good numbers. I mean, way above his career numbers. Yeah, Pivetta can be very, very tough at times, but still, he kind of goes through the motions a little bit. If you look at his career numbers, you wonder how he could have numbers like that. But right now, a little bit in form here early in the season, 0.82 ERA, 200 batting average against, just 4% walk rate so far. He is going up against that number one Atlanta lineup, but I think Pivetta can be just fine against some of those guys where you might expect him to be in the splits. Acuna, Riley, Ozuna, I think here. Chris Sale, last three starts, Tony, 3-0 with 3 earned runs and 2 walks, 19 strikeouts, just 13 hits allowed. So Sale is looking pretty good. I don't know if it's a thing where we will see where Sale possibly wear down. I mean, you're talking about a veteran pitcher, a Hall of Famer that really one of the best in the game, and still trying to keep his career going, still producing great numbers here. Atlanta is 1-8-1 to the under in their last 10, 10-16 to the under as a favorite, Tony. 6 runs last night, and I figure the Red Sox are the team that can slow down the Braves a little, not guaranteeing a win or anything. But again, really outstanding. 2.65 ERA for the Red Sox. I'm going to go under here. Trio of unders for you tonight.
All right, Ramon Scott here. Red Sox and Braves go under total of 8.5 runs or 9. Of course, do your line shopping, get the best numbers. There are some 9s out there, so you can probably grade Ramon on the 9 now as I see them
popping up. Go to the Tony Sports Book.
Yep, you can find some 9s up there, guys. So go ahead and get on board. All right, we got through the 3-pack here with Ramon Scott and MLB. Now it's time to turn our attention over to Tony'sPicks.com, where you can see Ramon is on a tear right now. You can catch the wave here. 681 units of profit last 7 days. Document all sports combined. Of course, tonight on Wednesday, we're going to have a 16-game card from MLB, Texas and Oakland in a doubleheader. I don't think Oakland wants to play doubleheader after what's been going on with them last few games. But anyway, doubleheader for Oakland. Also, we got a couple here from in the AHL, single from the NBA. What do you have going over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, and we did strike with an over in that game today with Texas and Oakland coming off the big day yesterday. Tony 9-2. I think my followers know how I can light up the leaderboards. I still got a lot of work to do here, actually, but it does feel like when you start to see me getting the green going, Tony, it feels like only a matter of time. Probably could use a couple more days like today, but 9-2. We're going to take it, and we're on a 4-day winning streak here. Here, pretty serious. You can see there with the 7-day leaderboard starting to heat up. I'm sure I'll be cranking it up here, continuing this week. Once I get going like this is the way it goes. So gonna have a big day on Wednesday with our playoff action. Just 3 games in the postseason, but coming off a couple of wins in hockey, couple of wins in the NBA on the premium side yesterday, swept the board. So we'll be ready to go tomorrow as well with our 2 NHL and 1 NBA game. But it is Wednesday, so we will have, Tony, daytime baseball tomorrow. So we're going to have, fun all day with hopefully more winners. We have Champions League, second game semifinal. Not to mention, Tony, not pictured here, 5-0 run in soccer right now. And I just recently opened up my soccer card, so probably wouldn't surprise you that I've already putting together a little bit of a winning streak here with some of the major leagues and top contests in the world. We had the under today, Tony, with Dortmund and PSG. Everybody thought PSG at home, the way they've been playing, well, the Germans did what they do, and PSG does what it does at this stage of big events, and they lost. So Dortmund got that. We had the under in that one. So head on over to Tony'sPicks.com. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20% off all premium pick packages. With that card, Tony, the package will kind of be probably got like a little something early, a little something late, or you can just grab my 3-day all sports pass there. Or how about the weekly, get you through all the way through the weekend, including these playoff games this week. We know we're going to be rolling here, kind of in this same routine here, 3-4 games a day for the most part here for the next several days as we determine our next teams to advance. And I think we've got a pretty good handle right now here with our premium our premium picks. So why not hit me up over at Tony'sPicks.com, see you there. Use the promo code on those prices. That takes off 20% right there, and you get all of my picks every day. It's just not a couple of picks. Some of the handicappers we have, they are very, very good, Tony. They can, they can hit at those rates where we say, can you do it? Well, you can do it. You got to get, you got to hit those rates. I'm more that's going to keep it right in that range. If I can get you that between 55 and 60% for a couple of weeks, I think that's what my followers and my clients know, that I come through in big ways in several days. So head on over to Tony'sPicks.com, 3-day, 7-day. I think right now, if you want to just test it out, it's ready to roll right here. And you can go back at the bottom of this page that Tony's showing you. Shows all my results as well. So you can see the streak that I'm on right now and how we're getting it done in the different sports. So, hey, if you're doing well, fine. If you're not going to get the picks, fine. But if you're not sure, you can go back and kind of see the plays that are winning for me, and maybe it'll help you conceptualize what you want to get done in your handicapping. If a couple playoff games haven't gone your way or whatnot, but if you're doing well, that's fine too. So, all right, hit me up here at Tony'sPicks.com for the action on Wednesday. Tony, appreciate you.
Guys, got a vote with Mo Scott over at Tony's Picks. Great results the last 7 days. 681 units of profit. All documented over at Tony'sPicks.com. You can click the link in the description. Get to Ramon's handicapper page. Of course, you can scroll all the way down to pick history. All picks are documented, graded here on Tony'sPicks.com by a third-party source. We pay a line provider, odds provider, score provider to do all that. So you can check all the results and verify the results that we post here on the site. Of course, no better time to get up over with Ramon on those long-term passes. See them here. Of course, also some individual plays, multi-packs, best bets. Those are also available as well on the profit guarantee on this in one-day passes. If they fail to turn a profit, then the amount you purchase is credited back to your account for strike price. That's profit guarantee. Not so on the long-term passes because they're sold at such a discount. And of course, we'll save you some money when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Access Ramon's page. Click that link in the description. Land right here and get signed up. Ramon also is the host of the morning steam here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel and Twitter channel, live 9 a.m. Eastern time. So tune into Ramon, a pick from every game on the major boards. Also, he'll get peripheral with you with some soccer as well, sometimes some spring football. You just got to tune in. He does allow questions from the chat room, so you can post your picks and ask questions in the chat with Ramon. Very interactive with Ramon and the chat. Make sure you like, subscribe, set notifications, so when Ramon's live, you're live with him. Now, I know some of you folks work, or you may be at school, or be doing whatever you're doing, not available at those hours. Well, guess what? The show archives immediately after it's over. So on your lunch hour, your break, just take a listen. Many of the picks will be actionable, so check them out with the morning steam live at 9 a.m. Eastern time. For Ramon, I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you guys later.